Nvidia RTX 4000 GPU gets fresh specs, but they are not all positive. Nvidia's impending Ada Lovelace graphics cards have received a new collection of rumored specs, and they are a bit hit or miss at this time. Whilst results are good for one of the GPUs, the RTX 4070 specifications were reduced, but the leaker claims this will not result in a lower price. The data comes from Kopit7Kimi, a well-known name in PC hardware leaks, who announced recently an update to the specs of the RTX 4090, RTX 4080, and RTX 4070. Although we've already heard rumors about the RTX 4090 and RTX 4070 specifications, this is the first time we've heard about the RTX 4080s. Let us begin with the exciting news. If this allegation is correct, the flagship RTX 4090 appears to have received a minor boost in core count. The previous report's number of 16,128 CUDA cores has now been increased to 16,384 cores, which equates to an increase from 126 to 128 streaming multiprocessors, SMS. The remainder of the specifications remains in place. The GPU is expected to have 24 GB of GDDR6X memory across a 384-bit memory bus, with a bandwidth of 21 gigabits per second. The RTX 4090 will include the AD102 GPU, which has a maximum of 144 SMS, but it appears unlikely that the RTX 4090 will ever reach such levels. The full version of the AD102 GPU will most likely be found in a better graphics card, such as a Titan or merely an RTX 4090 Ti. It's also said to have colossal power requirements. This time, Kopit7Kimi can't disclose anything new about that card, and we still don't know for sure if it exists at all. The RTX 4080 with the AD103 GPU is said to have 10,240 CUDA cores and 16 GB of memory. However, Kopit7Kimi claims that it will use GDDR6 memory rather than GDDR6X. Given that the leaker predicts 18 gigabits per second memory, it will be slower than the RTX 3080, which has 19 gigabits per second memory. The number of cores is the same as in the RTX 3080 Ti. So far, this GPU doesn't sound particularly impressive, but it's said to have a much larger L2 cache, which could provide an improvement in gaming performance over its predecessors. The RTX 4070 GPU was previously widely speculated to have 12 GB of memory, but now Kopit7Kimi predicts only 10 GB across a 160-bit memory bus. It is claimed to have 7,168 CUDA cores. While it is an improvement over the RTX 3070, it may not be the generational leap that some users are hoping for. It will also allegedly not receive a price reduction due to the reduction in specs, but we still don't know the MSRP of this GPU, making it difficult to judge its value. Finally, the leaker provided an update on the power requirements of the GPUs, which have undoubtedly been the subject of much speculation in recent months. The RTX 4090's TBP is predicted to be 450 watts, the RTX 4080 has 420 watts and the RTX 4070 has 300 watts. Those figures are significantly lower than the 600 watts and higher that have been floating around. What does that really all indicate for us, as users of the upcoming RTX 40 series GPUs? Not too much for the time being. The specs could still change, and while Kopit7Kimi has a strong track record, they could also be totally incorrect about the specs. However, as of now, only the RTX 4090 appears to be a significant upgrade over its predecessor, whereas the other two only include minor changes. It continues to remain to be seen how the pricing will reflect this.